Hello, hello. Are we back? Back? Check, check. All right. I think we are back. So yeah, we did well on that last game. I'm sorry you guys did not get to see the end of it. I am very frustrated with my internet provider at the moment. But that means we'll go back to some 1v1, I think. Uh, where we are 1-1 on the day. Right? And plus or -3, right? We had a while you guys were off the air, while I was off the air, you guys had a very brief you guys we had a very brief visit from Kiddo. We are back. We're facing P Nova, who's at 1680. Little 1v1 action. I do, Thonix. We came 6th. We started off 5-0 and lost to the champ, Egophobic, and to the runner-up, or his opponent in the final, Sparty. So we faced Sparty in round 6 and lost. No, in round 5 and lost. Faced Egophobic in round 6 as the spoiler and lost, and then won my final match to wind up like at a zillion minor points because we faced the two people who were in the final. Ugh. This isn't really what we want, right? We're gonna want some early DPS. Probably you guys. And I think we just assume opponent is coming on the that side, right? Just completely ignore the opposite corner. Wolf versus wolf action. Opponent is not coming out on a asymmetrical, so I don't know what that's going to wind up looking like for us. Alright, we get our round 1 win here. And it looks like, I'm sorry for those of you who are not subscribers who are reconnecting, you are probably going to wind up with our ad. That's just part of the way that stream restarts go. Not much I can do about it is what I'm trying to say there. Alright, so opponent added a Phoenix for some single target, and one more Tarantula. We've added some Chaff Clear. Tarantula's in a terrible spot. And I think we have enough Fang to finish off the Phoenix, right? We've got like one Fang stuck on one... No, a couple of Fangs stuck on a couple of walls in there. But, there we go. Victory for Hello, Crazy Sheep Lady. Hello, hello. Welcome in. How are you? Do I care? I don't think I mind. I think we throw down something like this. You guys go theirs? I'm doing well, thank you. Aside from a little frustrated that my stream died a little bit earlier today. So we, like, literally just got back from stream collapsing on us. No electrostatic armor on the Voids? That's your favorite upgrade ever. We're not running it. I'm trying to learn... It was mine for a long time. I am trying to kind of learn the Void Eye at the moment, so... Oh, nose! Great question, guess who? I don't actually have a, I don't have an answer for you, because I don't know what those declines are. I only know what I'm seeing, and what I'm seeing could be, related to a whole bunch of different things. Right? It could be related to me being out sick. It could be, we're not teching. Yeah, we should tech. Wait, no. We probably shouldn't tech. Probably do that more. So yeah, I only know what I'm seeing. Which is, you know, probably related to me having been out sick for a while. Could be any number of things, right? It's not necessarily the, has gone to a Wraith. I mean, you see that we're running flying, right? Like, okay. And winds up with his... I guess he sold out of the Phoenix by the Wraith. Yeah, we're trying to learn the full DPS Void Eye. It was my one of the things I do. I do this weekend tourney stream, right? So the you know, part of part of doing that is try to learn from whatever we're seeing. And, you know, then if something is prevalent among the high-level players, then we might, you know, then we'll take a look at it and see what we can do to learn from it and maybe start running it. I mean, guess who? There will always be a vocal number of people who are dissatisfied with changes. Like, literally 10% of the audience will always be unhappy with changes. So, as a developer, you wind up not wanting to overreact to that, right? And it is a challenge to kind of identify when you're on a change you should make, a change you should listen to the feedback, and a change where you shouldn't, right? And maybe the people who are complaining are not the late North America time has always been the nadir of concurrent players, but it's been especially bad lately, like sub 800. Well, that's really low, Ego. All right, that is pretty bad. We'll grant you. You're gonna get your level. Nice. Let's go. Leveled Overlord. He'll have range next turn. We should have air superiority next turn. He reinstalled but didn't enjoy the game for a bit. Even even Chris Roxas yeah. I mean, yeah, it is tough to do. You know, I think buildings are definitely a challenge choice, right? Like they were. I can see where they're trying to go with them. I personally don't think it was the right direction, and I'd expressed that prior to them being out, right? Like, I'm not dumping on the negatives, but I also think that they were stronger. They were a better design than anybody's really given them credit for, right? Right, guess who? I kind of agree. People who keep playing the game and talking how bad and unplayable it is full time, it would be much better if they quit, for sure. Whether that's a streamer or a player, right? Like, just spreading the I hate this game, but you're still playing it, right? Right. If somebody's legit stopped playing it, that's their decision, and that like I'm completely respect it, right? Like, there's some sense. All right, we get a tower take. got one Phoenix left. We killed it. We're gonna win this round. Yep, we're gonna have. Oh, yay! This guy's doing his job there. And now we're out of the oil. We're out of the spell. I mean, we get the photon back the round that he gets the big boom back. That's kind of cool, I think. Another boat going forward. Take the hit points and try an anti-missile device for that guy, I think. For this one. Eh, we'll see. Mobile beacon worked out perfectly. Pulling a little bit of each thing there, I think, was just exactly what we needed. And anti-missile device on the left, doing its job. Leveling this guy has helped a bunch. And that one was quick and easy. Yeah, no, I'm too positive. I'm sure I'm too positive. No engagement for being super positive. I mean, that's the other thing, right? That you have to remember is that somebody who is being negative gets engagement for being negative. So they're, when you have a platform like this, you're kind of encouraged to be negative, right? I get more views if I'm negative, and that's kind of silly, right? Like, people will come in to argue the opposite. They'll come in to listen to it. Whatever it is, and that just incentivizes less than genuine takes. Even, not that I'm accusing any individual out there of having a not a genuine take, but rage bait content is a thing, right? 100% it's a thing. That, by the way, is our all-time high for the season at 1772. Yay. I honestly don't understand how the 3 little things you sell the first 3 rounds makes you stop playing. I mean, like Ecophobic says, and many negative streamers, the balance is quite good right now. Like, what the heck? Right? Apucci is pretty positive, but he's busy because, yeah, his work is busy at the moment. Oh, dear goodness. We are going to be forced to splash boat carry from our season high. Excellent. Bring it. Thanks, Thonix. Love you too, brother. Chaos Paladin will be opponent. But ego, it's not. I mean, I don't think it is telling you when and, I think it is telling you a spot that you have to or don't have to play. Do we need supply to fund the boats, or do we want speed? We'll take the supply to fund the boats. Round 1 rate as quick supply specialist. Okay. I mean, we're supposed to be going into boats anyways. That's kind of what I think, Roxas, is there's a obvious optimal spot and a sneaky but suboptimal spot, and the suboptimal may honestly be the better play in certain positions, and then there's other times where like just coming out symmetrical is fine, right? Like I actually thought starting with Cell might be a good design back in the when I was first starting. Double. Double Wraith will wind up with like 2 tower takes out here, right? In fact, the tower take slowed them down enough that they're gonna get a tower take too. Because it slowed the wasps that were supposed to be chasing the crawler along. Oh, we do need that, right? Oh, you did take it. Interesting. Not expecting you to take it. We got the level 2 down. Yeah, I like the buildings. I really do. I think there was a better design. I think there was a better design decision, but, you know, I think they're fine. Or thought they were fine anyways. Impact on the game notwithstanding. Take our 1 and 1. Opponent trying riding into the boats, huh? We may not wind up getting all the way up to may not wind up getting all the way up to Splash. We're trying, Onyx, but I think this game might end up going before we get all the way to Splash. I'm very tempted to throw down a tech right now, but because of the EMP, we're not going to. Basically playing 400 cost boats because we have the supply and the efficient giant manufacturing, and we're buying one boat per turn. So, you know, happy with that. Melter, probably the right choice for opponent. Honestly. He's going for the AA. That is reasonable, I think. Walls don't draw, though, Ego. So, like, I think that statement is a little incorrect. I'm marking this one redeemed. Thonic's opponent didn't last long enough for us to get splash. Yes, yes, you're in low MMR. My bad. My bad. Uh, oi, oi. That was it just turned out that he's throwing into the exact. I mean, he throws down the round one wraith, and it is exactly what you've asked me to build. So being asked to build the counter helps. This guy did fine. This guy did 49,000 damage, so he brought down the. I think he brought down. Oh, he didn't bring down the Rhino. He brought down the Rhino, but not the Overlord. So there they go. Well, right, but then it's the unit that's drawing them, Ego. I just think that answering the wall is a actual thing that you need to think about now. Like, what am I going to do about the wall? And if you're not willing to adapt your game to the game, you're not going to, you're obviously not going to have great success, right? Like, and again, you're talking about like that center wall. Again, I think going down to 3 buildings instead of 4 was a mistake. I really do. And yes, exactly. If you're requiring a certain deployment to be good to consider playing the game, that's similarly pretty shallow. And I get it, right? Like we've spent a long time honing strategies. And I said this before buildings launched, right? We'd all spent a long time honing various strategies. And having that strategy no longer work because of a change in the game is frustrating. But that happens when a balance change is made to a unit. Like, I'm still frustrated that they completely reworked Wraith way back when they did. You know? I liked the original slow but deadly Wraith, and like, because I could make it work. And I thought that was really fun. But it took real, it was a real challenge to make it work, right? And then you could level something up to like a level 9 Wraith over the course of the game and have this absolutely um dominant thing, and it was it's just amazing, right? I thought that was ridiculously fun. But you know I did. We lost 80 people to Twitch crashing. I mean, and that's what's really pissing me off, right? Like, is like, whether that's my internet or Twitch or Streamlabs, it's really frustrating, right? Somebody is between me and my opportunity to have a good viewership, maybe get some more viewers. Um, like that, I'm pissed about, right? Like, I'm frustrated, and it's the second or third time it's happened, right? That's more likely to make me stop streaming than a change in the game, though. Well, right, Ego, but like tying. It's kind of like I said with the, about the sledge at aggro, is, I reached a point which was the highest I could make it with that build, and that was as far as that was going to go, right? Oh, you have a replay review. I'm sorry. I thought it was. I misread it. I'm honestly, I just misread that, what you were asking for there. Um, we'll do the replay review next. Let's try Speed Saber and Hound. Like, here's kind of a, maybe even a board-based example, right? Where the obvious place to come bring my aggro is right here, and because I know that, I'm gonna come at Ad's other side, right? Like, just full on, I'm coming to the other side. It might be a little bit slower to get through this, but it's optimal if he's not defending that side, if he's not strong on that side, right? And we have an answer to the walls, right? Walls come down pretty darn quick. Hmm. Presumably leveled that tower. Oh, he leveled both towers. Okay. All right then. That's one way to go. I'm going to answer that blank with a 300 cost of unit. Okay. Is that an improved steel ball? It is an improved steel ball. Interesting. Oh, you have a 600 worth out there. That's even wilder. Yeah. I went from an addiction I couldn't get enough of to a passable obsession that I watch more than I play. That's kind of a condemnation, right? Like that's a pretty solid condemnation. Hmm. Anti-air on your marksman now. Interesting. And oil in front of me, okay. What are you doing here on the wall, buddy? When all the good players quit, I'll have a much better, What do you... Scamdiva. What do you mean condemnation? Not condemnation. It's a different word. Condemnation. To condemn. Oh dear. Aren't. Oh dear. What have I started here? Around it might actually be speed as a play. Huh. Oh, that ion beam. Wasn't that ion beam gorgeous, guys? How about that? An opponent took shield on the fangs. We decided to stop and take out a wall for a minute. That's just silly to me. Like, why? I honestly don't think a unit should ever shoot at a wall. It should just... That. Do I take a spell here? Probably not, honestly. I think we take any of you. Yeah, I wrote that bug up. Guess who? That I really do believe air units should shoot any unit that is tall enough, even the mountain, right? Like I think units should just shoot and move as they would normally shoot and move, right? And if the shot happens to impact a wall, it happens to impact a wall, right? No staying. Streamer is throwing. Maybe. Wait, we actually do want, because we wanted the splash, right? Like, that's a halfway decent design philosophy, Lady Nguyen. It's a coherent thinking, though. Like, it's a coherent thought, right? So, right, positioning the buildings yourself or doing it like in some kind of turn-based, you know, you can position, you know, you've got your 3 buildings and your, or, 4 buildings. You just want the buildings to be random. Like, what do you mean? 0 to 1 of each completely randomly placed. Yeah, instead of boards. You can kind of imagine that. I don't think we made this build work at all. Got too interested in the conversation, really. A big MMR gain for him. I probably should have been mobile weakening these guys. There's a bunch of little things I should have done there. There's things like that where I can just feel that I'm not at all back to where I should be in terms of thinking yet. Thought quality, it just is not there. What do we do? That ended a 3-game winning streak. It drops us back down to 1762 and +3 for the day. Yeah, geez, I want the game to blow up too. But You know, I also feel like it's set a bar, right, in terms of this as a genre. Oh, hold on. The replay, thank you. Where is the replay? Is that in the Discord? Thank you, Lady Naween. Uh, downloading. No, it's not a it's not a TwitchCon picture. It's a replay. Okay, there we go. All right. Uh let's do it. Decon cost control, instant suppression. Very silly. Very silly. You've got a new RimWorld run planned? All right. I've actually got RimWorld. I think I bought it. I haven't played yet. So, one of those I keep meaning to. Haven't tried it yet. It looks very Dwarf Fortress-esque, right? Like, overall. Welcome back to those of you that saw ads. We're taking a break from the ladder for a minute for a redeemed replay. 40,000 rocks gets you your replay redeemed. This one was redeemed by Guess Who's Back, who's on the far side red, a Typhoon specialist with tarantulas and Void Eyes. On the near side, Tikong in blue is the cost control specialist, starting with Fangs on the line, ahead of Void Eyes and Mustangs. And as cost control, he's decided to take the round 1 suppression shot, but doesn't sell the turret that's behind the aggro, just in case he needed a chaff clear there. I think he sold the middle turret. We're really going to rely on the Void Eyes to carry as the DPS here. See how round 1 goes. Cost control Mustangs are hitting like, you know, a toddler, essentially. Strong as kittens. But they do outrange the opponent's suppression, or non-suppression. So we've got that one. Mobile beacon for Tikong. Quick, and a pair of arc lights. One on each front here. This one is on a mission to Narnia. You're not faster than the... Wait, you move at 7. These guys move at 8. They move at 8. I mean, technically, you draw? No. We've gone for a third arc light. And I mean, you know, to the point about buildings and their popularity, both players unlocked, sell, and sold a building on round 1. So, this is the next run. Whooped, Roxas, and Ragen mysteriously revived in a ship starting as the quest for cheese. Unsure how they wound up here, our heroes know one thing for sure. Cheese is missing, and they need to rescue him. In the run from the mechanoids, traversing the world in attempts to find the missing cult leader, while staying one step ahead of the mechanical menace. Alright, I love this, I love the runaway arc light here. That's just silly, and it's got a level 2, tower. We've got the... It's working, though, right? Like, he took some damage, but then he runs away. That's actually really clever. Nothing moves quickly enough. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Right? That runaway Arclight just kiting the entire board before he stops and fights. Right? I mean, it's perfectly timed. He stopped and fought right as everybody else arrives. He's still distracting the chaff clear. The chaff clear never going to turn and face the rest of the board? That gets very silly. And yeah, he pretty much cleared 4 packs of crawlers on his own, too, with the runaway. Triple Hound, double Phoenix, triple Marksman. Tekong takes the Phoenix. Scorpion the other option for if needed. Tekong adds the Phoenix on this side. The runaway Arclight has leveled. Has a friend, so you can't get missiled out now. Gets the mobile beacon, right? Oh my goodness. A true hero Arclight, and it's the same mobile beacon. Wild. Brawler deep. Brawler on the flank. A little Arclight that could, it really is. And yeah, he did. It was four packs of crawlers. Last turn, there's a new crawler for Guess Who back here. I mean, we can always mobile, we can beacons that ignore him, right? Guess Who is leaving his wall because they are doing some work at the start of the round. That's a level 2 tower. This is a level 2 tower. 1-on-1 on the opposite corners. This Arclight is like, hey, I need range now, boss. I wasn't able to do my job. I ran too far this time. Give that hero some range. Exactly what I was saying, Chris Roxas. Yeah, I'm liking it. I like this. Give him the tools to succeed at his job. 1967 for Guess Who? And Tekong's still at 5,000. Efficient tech research, the take for Tekong. Oh, this time he's going to run past the tower. Guess Who is starting to defend the main push behind the tower. He never did take suppression. There is a flank pack of wasps coming. They get missiled out, except for one. Arclight is still doing his job. Tink, tink, tink. You guys can all get stuck on the tower. I get slowed down. Rut-row. Rut-row. Oh dear. He's down. First time they've gotten him. Is that the turning point? Was that the key move? Bring down the hero Arclight and win the game. That's a level 1 tower. We've just taken the level 1 tower up here. So blue still winning rounds, it looks like. Sad 07 for our hero. We do have an 07, right? Like we have full 07. If you're a subscriber, you've got your salute. Wraith for Guess Who? Wraith for Tekong as well. Win the game? I don't think you understand. Headbutt wraiths with flank. Each player flanking with a crawler. Love it. Stream alive. It's been up. We've been back up for an hour, Hikikomori. We just had to restart some stuff. Guess whose Wraiths goes down in a hurry over there. We've finally taken out the hero Arclight and the tower. We're coming across the battlefield. We lose some of our crawlers late, but it's a level 1 tower over here. Guess who turning it around? Question mark? Whose Wraiths? No, who's on first? Wraith barely goes down. Holy, it's down to Mustang v Mustang, guys. Boy, my goodness. Tikong still hasn't lost a hit point. Guess who is gonna just nuke the main front? Love it. Like, nope, I can't deal with this. Screw it. And Orbital from Tikong, this is too far back. I think he wants it deeper. Like, for me, I'm placing it, down in here. Then just run the Arclight back and out. Jump Drive Phoenix was a clever play from Tikong, and he's going to mobile beacon them out and around. He's trying to dodge the Orbital, but it also succeeds in dodging the nuke, I think. But positional-wise, like Tikong, I think, well, he's oiled it, so maybe not. Maybe the oil is going to make sure that that works better on Guess Who's side. But even then, I think you want the orbital centered on the oil. So much is going to be in the middle of the oil for so long. The nuke misses the Wraith. Some of the, so much of it was in under towers. Yes, it is a level 3 tower now. Our hero Arclight never did get his range, so he's way out here. Doesn't really get into the fight. He's done 82,000 damage this fight. Never got attacked. Reached level 2 and moves out. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I love it. That is a replay and a half, Guess Who? I love it. I was expecting Guess Who would come back as well, but no, he's like, nope, I'm submitting a loss. So yeah, this is a wild match. I really do love it. To put a rhino chasing the Arclight. Right, because like a rhino, the rhino will outrun the Arclight and punch it down, right? And then similarly, you can have a just to soak the damage. And similarly, you can have a rhino over here with a mobile beacon that's doing kind of the same thing, just pulling all of this stuff over. Beacon balls to the tower, right? I mean, this thing has killed 305 units, and most of that is crawler from all over the board, right? So, like, just protecting your other crawlers would have helped a bunch. It really is something. Vibe tried doing this to me. I just sent a Phantom Ray at the tower constantly. Then he tried leveling it, so I took first. So we're bursting down the tower. Fair. Well, thank you, Guess Who. I love that one. That was entertaining for sure. Yeah, we're closing in on this medal. Let's meh. I like that. That's cute. Cool. And the medal. Silly. Well, now I want to try that. Now I want to try the T-Kong's runaway arc light. You missed my answer on 20 followers, but I don't remember what the question was now. So, oh, 20. I remember the question now. Got it. Got it. So I think the list does not display more than 20 due to basically a UI limitation, if you will. But I think you can have way more than 40. I know other people have followed me, right? I'm sure I've got more than 20 followers. I think it's just a UI limitation for showing. Do we love any of these? We'll take the Let's try that for a start, shall we? Opponent deep. Very deep, okay. We'll be able to make better use of ranged Tarantula than a lot of people would. Jester Jinx was a salty boy, cried about Fang Carry. Well, let's just say these things Hello, hello, it's a toasty toast. Good evening, how are you? Round 2 ranged tarantula. A problem for the hounds, right? Now the hounds are going to have a problem with that. Hounds did have a problem with that. EP tonight? Alright. Well, welcome in. You can take your naps. You can take a your nappa now. Right, opponent want boat. No, we don't fly. What are your boat techs? A solid round. Napped the soothing Emma voice for as long as the stream worked. Yeah, about right. Feel like they are actually well positioned to deal with crawlers. a war factory now. Okay. Wild. Production war factory, okay. And it's kind of clever in a two different problems presented way. Get a tower. And we answered both towers. There we go. Spellabellum, everybody's favorite. Drill. Drill for his crawlers. Into our replicate. I mean, sure-ish. And some chaff clear. Okay, so drill plus chaff clear should do pretty well. It's a ranged war factory now. The Overlord hasn't gotten anything. Did we wind up with those Mustangs caught on the, We did. The Mustangs got caught on the cheap Scorpions. That is a big round, guys. That's a very big round. And what for a finish here. All right. Steel ball. I think it's. What is it? The cheese? Nope. I don't know. I don't know what the command is. It's been too long. I've forgotten. are we gonna get it done? There's no more real upshoot. There's one marksman. That is GG's. Glory to the swarm, indeed. It's Rhino Wasp from super deep into War Factory. Wait, isn't War Factory and Wraith the canonical answer to Rhino Wasp? Or aren't they the two? Oh, never mind. Gets us back on the W. Yeah, the swarm consumes all. Gets us back on a W. And this, the COVID is still not, like, it's just turned into this lingering cough. Really frustrating. You thought it was plated mountains and wraiths. I mean, I guess you could try that. Usually Wraith Ball answers it on the flakes. Yeah. And he had Ball. He had Ball and Wraith. Congrats to those of you that supported Streamer, and good luck to those of you that see ads. I hope you have enjoyable ones. We'll be right back with a match against Vice at 1788. Vice, not to be confused with Vic or Vibe. Wonder how Duffnell would do as a gospel defense. Oh, good God. Melt like 20 things at once. That's the fun part. All right. Really? That's the Sparty formation. I mean, it's not like Sparty has been doing poorly, right? Lack of death knell in 1v1 is what stops us from reuniting the community and having 5k online. I'm not sure I believe that either. That's why we're not allowed cool things. Oh, he's coming over to defend this side. Let's go, Vice. That's a shout. That's a heck of a read. Decided I'd come to the near side instead of he started off pretty aggro on the left. I don't like it. Grabs pitchfork. Yay, riot! Death knell specialist or riot. Yay, riot time. I mean, that is part of House. I mean, Lady Naween, if you really know your Amarok lore, Emma ends up streaming because of a riot. The avatar for the Death Knell spec is a stereotypical mad scientist. It's not technically, I mean... player named Riot Shield in game. Riot Shield, who was affectionately referred to as Riot. Who is Mr. John Thursday that bought the streaming PC or went in on the streaming PC, but also just part of the group of 2v2 players that got me streaming. Should we try you? I don't know. Just don't. This guy should be up a little bit. Well, I don't know. Maybe that's fine. Here, I thought you were out rioting, and during the burning and looting, some guy handed you a water, and we're like, "Wow, I couldn't believe I would be out here having fun instead of playing Vellum on Twitch." So young Emma with the big sparkly eye goes, "Wait, what is that?" No, it was not that way. I do feel like our calf clear is still a little lacking here. Goodness, that was a close fight. Hello, hello. This guy did well. Oh, not that. You, and probably you. And that's kind of a reasonable read, but doesn't do great, right? Did you name yourself Emma so people would ask you anything? If I named myself Emma, I would answer that question. Wait, I named myself Emma so that people would ask me anything. I would answer that question, but since I didn't, I won't. Wait a minute. Dang it, I answered it. Shoot. I was trying to be too clever. My brain didn't braining. If I had named myself Emma so people would ask me anything, I would answer that question. But since I didn't, I won't. I mean, I did answer it. I did name myself Emma. I just didn't name myself Emma so that people would ask, so that, to promise that I would answer anything. I forgot that I had the extra deploy for a moment there. But you did answer the question, which makes you stay up for my theory. Love it. Love it. Very silly. I almost clicked speed here. I'm not drunk enough to follow all of this. So if he answered by not answering, then that means... But wait, taking into account that Mars is in retrograde and carry the 2. And Mercury's in Bronze League. Wait, what? Our take, nice. And he did get through the super heavy. Holy heck. Yeah, we should be back to somewhat regular streams. I mean, I'm definitely still struggling a bit, but... Goodness. I want so much right now. A hacker is a reasonable shout. Oh, he's answering it over here. Hacker goes down. That's going to be a big round for us with the tower take. Extra hit points. For hacking things, we need to make it take longer. Yeah, you're gonna missile things out so that you can get an insta-lock. That makes sense. Wake up, Neo! We're gonna party! Level 4 Phoenix on the back corner. Aha, 80,000 hit points with a level 1 hacker. That's gonna take you a while. Does get his lock. He was down. We lost our Mustangs. We're gonna lose this round, guys. That's annoying. You should watch those movies someday. Alright, let's try it. That might be a nice finish for Vice. It's going to take us forever to bring those down, right? Do we actually just finish off everything else? If we can finish off everything else, he'll have 1,100 at the end of the round. Yeah, 752. Okay, let's go. Yeah, Wraith celebration, sure. We actually just cashed in the level. I assume the smoke is going to be over here again. Mech Rage on your crawler now, huh? Interesting. Let's do another one. Oh my goodness. We've got another one? Oh no, they're over here with no chaff clear. Positioning error. That was frustrating ending. But nicely played from Vice. Those reward points have been burning your pocket. Let's go. Yeah, brawl replays. Yeah, brawl replays are too long, and we lose viewers is the problem. Hack. When we go off to do brawl replays, people would rather watch something else, and I'm not going to force it down their throats, even for a replay redeem. Sorry, not sorry. We will be running that replay in a moment, but while I'm downloading that, let's run our ad. Oh, this is it. Okay. Um, there we go. Not complaining, just stating a fact. Yeah. Um. Right. Guess who is on the blue side this time? And we're going to pause real quick while because folks are still at ad, and I'm going to grab coffee refill. Right. Okay. Welcome back. Those of you that saw ads. You've got a replay redeemed by Guess Who's Back for 40,000 rocks. He's got a Rhino Specialist on the near side with a Ball Hound on an empty tower. Charlie Yednorozic. Charlie Yednorozic is a Quick Supply Specialist with Tarantula's Fangs and a Cough, and is going to be defending the strong side. Let's speed this up a bit. What are we doing here? We've got an extra hound in a... No, wait, that's this... Okay, we've got 2 crawlers. I thought he just bought the hound. But no, opponent is using the Quick Supply round 1 Phoenix. Always fun. And we are off and underway. Neither player sold anything at the start of this one. And the steel balls get way out in front of the crawlers right now, so that keeps them alive from the tarantula a lot better. So they're serving as chaff from the Phoenix. Even though we've lost a steel ball or 2, we get through, get the tower. Unfortunately, we have no anti-air. So, yeah, the flying is basically cheating. I agree, guess who? Real men spec anti-air spiders. We saw it a couple of times over the tournament weekend, I think. Missile strike for guess who? He's going to missile strike the... Yeah, fair enough. Missile strike the Phoenix. Hello, Robot Devil Hands. How are you doing, sir? AAA spooters, not, I mean, we saw them. We didn't see them at the highest levels. Is what I'm trying to confirm here. I know, sorry. Sorry, Toast. I didn't mean to get your hopes up. Got a question on the test server notes. Could you explain or have more info on the whole projectile speed of fire and spider shots? So projectile speed and turning rate, like rate of rotation on a unit are, yeah, so clearing chaff is better. Yeah, that's a really good explanation. So the problem was that a shot would still be in the air that is going to kill its target, and with a slower unit, right? And with a slower projectile speed, you have a shot that's still in the air before it kills the target. So you shoot a second time at the same target and completely wind up, I mean, that's not just overkill, that's a full wasted shot, right? And if that was happening to a marksman, you'd be really frustrated. But if it's happening to a Vulcan, it's really hard to tell, because you're kind of thinking of the Vulcan as doing consistent, constant damage over time. What do we have here? So opponent is into the suppression shot Void Eyes. Again, we were seeing this a lot in the weekend tournament at the higher levels. So the idea here is that the fire, the Badger, the Vulcan, and the Spider should all be better at clearing chaff because they have a faster projectile speed now. And then the other thing that makes a big difference in terms of like effectiveness of a unit is how much time is it wasting rotating. So Vulcan became much better a while ago when they upped its rotation speed of the torso. Guess who has gone to a pair of wasps on the back corner? I think the Wraith answered that, but we've got range and aerial specialization, so, you know, there is a possible... And we have a Farseer that's getting a lock, but it's not going to kill a level 2 Wraith, it just doesn't have enough DPS. Right, so they paid close attention to the projectile speed of low attack interval, or of high attack interval ranged units, but they didn't pay too much attention to low attack interval ranged units, right? And so I think Math is Might actually did the math and figured out what was happening, and that was nerfing Vulcan a bit. And sent in a nice long, you know, bug report essentially, and they agreed and are acting on it. So that's the change. Why not Stangs? I don't think Stangs have that problem, right? Are they? I think they already had a high projectile speed weapon, which is, yeah, Math is Might did math. Shocking, shocking, I tell you. No, Mustang and Typhoon both had high projectile speed weapons. Right? The projectile speed of the fire gets kind of lost. You don't really see it. And Mustang was already super effective. I don't think anybody wants Mustang to be more effective. Although I could argue for a Mustang shooting even more frequently and doing even less damage so that armor was more effective against it. I think there's an argument to be made there. Nice little wasp call-in from Guess Who. Takes out the Phoenix, takes out the tower. That lets the level 1 Farseer with range and burst take down the level 2 Wraith. Gets its level. That's going to make it much more effective. And it should be, I would imagine, should be fighting a lot closer to parity on that left side from here. Hey, you're welcome, Robot Devil's Hands. Instant Rhino Wasp, just add water. I mean, he did. He got Rhino Wasp going from deep. Wait, yep. Has the Rhino here and the Wasps deep. I mean, something like that. Charlie Yednarazik takes the Photon no, this is an Acid Blast. This is definitely the Acid Blast. Photon emission not offered. Anti-interference module goes on the Rhino. So it's going to be oil and acid that you're stuck in for 2 turns. But we have Hound and we have Sprinkler. So we're not going to be stuck in the acid for 2 turns. We'll only be stuck in the acid for 1 turn. Adding a anti-missile device and a second Farseer. The range and burst, a third Farseer. Way out here, okay. Oh no. Oh no, we have Tower Cheese. Wait, no, he's looking for it. He can't find it because of the fangs. These fangs are doing just enough to mess with the targeting and make that first volley miss the tower. So Charlie backing out of it. Goes instead to Mech Rage Sledges. So we're in like 1 million Mech Rage Sledges. 1 Wraith. A token Tarantula. We've even sold out of the Phoenix at this point. Did you not want single target damage against the Rhino? Are you counting on the Void Eyes now? And the Acid? Counting on the Void Eyes and the Acid? Not sure. I mean, it's sort of working. Yeah, it's worked. Okay. Okay. Guess whose mobile beacon on the right fails? The new Farseer goes down hard over there. Oh no, everybody is fighting. Petrick is fighting from his own acid, but the Multi-barrage missiles are going not at the target that's actually killing us, so round will go to Charlie. Guess who down under 2,000 hit points? Efficient giant manufacturing for guess who? And what are we into? Immediate Vulcan. Are we mobile beaconing out of this? Light the oil on fire and mobile beacon away? No, that's not us. That's not our play. No. We're done with the Vulcan. We're going Melter. Wait, why are we melting? What are we melting? We... Holy, you read the link field maintenance coming. Guess who? What a brilliant play. We're gonna melt an entire board's worth of linked sledges. Oh, it's gross. Oh, Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Returns with coffee just in time. He did this blind. This is a blind belting point into the linked heel sledge. It's not the entire board. It's only 2/3 of the board, guys. Streamer, way too dramatic. There's still 2 whole other packs of this. There we go. Now we're on the other one. That is an insta-loss for Charlie. Now, he can sell out of some of them to get some circuit breakers. It was beautiful. It really was. And Hack, I've actually, I just started the oven for dinner, so we can do some words on stream. For sure, after our replay is over. If that's where you guys wanted to go with our stream for the night. Now we get, oh my goodness, it's energy absorption. Doesn't even bother with range. Nope, I'm just going to absorb. And by the way, we'll take the Vulcans now. Light up the oil that we've prepped. So we're going to get rid of all the chaff that's preventing us from connecting with the sledge. Guess who? This is ridiculous. How much damage did the melter do? 328,000, Hack. 328,000 damage into the linked healing sledges. Because of course both link and heal add hit points, so these are 64,000 hit points, right? With a plus 150% damage. That's a good day's work. That's not bad for one round. You know you've had a bad day when you're the team's gold damage dealer after your first round on the battlefield. Yeah, no, I think I was needed. And Charlie did not do what he could have done to try and save this, which was to sell some of those, sell some of the sledges to create a circuit breaker there. You cannot. You cannot. And I'm sure Charlie wants to right about now. This is so painful. I mean, it was a great little finish move, and guess who? Like, you could see he was going to go into the Vulcan and do something, something completely different. Thought it through, took the Vulcan, and does it blind ahead of the other player coming up with the idea. Right, it works when they're different levels, so they don't all die at the same time, and the circuit breaks. Jano says, and like the other thing is he could have, he can't level this one to fix the problem, but he could sell that one so that he's got, 3 different packs. Oh brother, what are we bringing a? And you just reduced its actual damage output by dropping it to high explosive ammo, so it doesn't have a chance of finishing off the melter. Oh my goodness. Doesn't have a chance of finishing off the melter. I think before the melter ramps up on it. Maybe. No. If it was rapid reload, maybe. But I don't think at the 1.8. Oh, with a shield. Alright, now maybe it's got a shot, but I think it still takes a lot of, what is happening down here? That's a blue truck. It should win it. I mean, the thing is, it's just this guy just has to get up to healing 24,000 per 2 seconds. The Meekin has just ruined it. Yeah. Yeah, you can see this thing is healing through it. This is what I was talking about. This guy was going to ramp up on it quickly enough. Because of the splash, right? If there weren't splash, the Blue War Factory wins that. And our melter's in trouble. Charlie gets a tower take from pack of sledges. We don't know, Lady Nguyen. Can't speak for this player. Cannot speak for what he was thinking there. Right, range would have been a better choice for him, I think. Having range and rapid reload available would have been good for him. But just going to splash, it's like, oh no. He's got production, but he's got splash. It was an I am losing, I don't know what to do play. Yeah. We have range, we have armor, high explosive. I mean, the high explosive just drops him from doing like, what is it, 18, 19,000 damage down to 12,000. Right. Bird prod would not have been relevant either. I don't think so, no. Hope you stream more so I can gather another 40k. We will keep streaming. We will keep streaming. But for right now, we're going to take a detour into Words on Stream. And I'll be back. Be back. Was fun. Thank you. Thank you, guess who? Our detour here is to there we go. Of course, if you guys have not done Words on Stream before, the way it works, you get letters on in a jumble. So you'll see cafe or EFAC. It could become face or cafe. And you score the points based on the letter that you use. So the F is a 4, the C is a 3, the A and the E are a 1. There is a lock bar that you'll see in a moment. There's a little padlock icon. You have a padlock icon next to your name. You cannot guess a word while you're locked. Rector, nicely done, Hack. So Hackmanic is now locked. You can see this little blue timing bar coming down. Basically, as soon as it disappears into the lock, because you guys are on like a 3 to 10 second delay, depending where you are, you can probably start guessing as soon as the blue is into the padlock. You don't have to wait to hear the ding and see the padlock undo, right? So, I'd guess Scamdiva, Toast, and Basil can guess now, even though you get the ding there. You guys are scoring as a group, so each individual has their own score, but as a group, we have a goal in the top right. You're up over that goal at 44 points out of 23, and we're 1 away from a perfect round. Depends what you guys guess here. Is it, we have retro. Recto. There we go. Perfect round. You guys are up 5 levels. I'm going to step away to prep a little bit of dinner. But right now, Manic on top of the board, BCL, Scamdiva, and Toast on the scoreboard as well. Now, I may not, actually thinking I may just decide to call it a little bit early this evening. So we'll play 2 rounds of this, but I'm probably not going to go back to Mechabellum. Can I fix the sound? Is sound? Oh, we can get the sounds going. Sure. Sound is not happening. Here we go. Hopefully that's doing it for you. You're welcome. But at any rate, we'll continue with this. We'll play out 2 rounds of it. Hackmanic again tops Toast with a great round in second. Scamdiva, Basil, Cloud, and Salmo all having a good round. At top of the table are Hack, BZL 109, Scamdiva, and Toast. It's Cloud, Salmo Centerinus, and Hammerrock on the board. in the Mecha Monday channel category at the moment. There are some other folks in the Mecha Monday. I'm gonna just say, if you're really only here for Mecha, I'm probably not going to raid into a Mecha streamer tonight. Let's send you guys to Cobalt White. If you are only here for Mech Bellum, scroll back up, grab that shout out to Cobalt White. You probably don't want to stick it out for the for our Horde Zone stream. Started up his Rimworld, so we might raid Cheese for the Rimworld. We might, that might be it. Sorry, I'm just kind of fading a little bit. I had a little bit of the COVID has cleared up just a little bit today. It's just annoying, like the brain or whatever. Not quite there. Audio is too loud for the mic. Okay. Check. A little bit better. Hackmanic, tops of the table, BZL 109, Amarok, Scamdiva Toast, and Molesby all on the board that time. That puts Molesby and Selma Cinerinus on the board. It's Cloud and Amarok in the 10s, Toast and Scamdiva in the 20s, BZL 109 at second, and Hackmanic in the lead. Plus 2 levels, moving us up to level 14. With Toast, top of the table, let's go Toast! Great round from her. Hackmanic, DZL 109, Selma Cinerinus, It's Cloud, and Molesby all scoring well. Molesby, Amarok, and Selma Cinerinus in the 10s. It's Cloud and Scamdiva in the 20s. Toast and BZL tied at 59 for second place. Hackmanic 5 points away from behind. Missing the instant feedback when you guess a word from the phone. I hadn't realized it would be so instant. Somehow the smooth raw chicken slab in my head, it did work. Love it. Lifting. Let's go, Hack. Nicely done. Gets us over the edge at the last possible moment. Let's go. Whew. +1 level puts us on level 15. Moles beat top of the table that time with Amarok, Hackmanic, and Salmo Cinerinus scoring in the 10s. Toast and Cloud on the board. That puts 5 of us in the 20s. 3 of us tied on 29. Baziel 30 points ahead of us in 3rd. Toast leaps ahead of Baziel to 2nd. And Hackmanic in the lead at 106. Don't know. It gets harder and later. Employ. Employee. Sure, I guess employed and employer and employee is the word. Let's go. 3 levels there. Plus, puts us up to level 18, with Hackmanic scoring very well. Amarok, BCL 109, Salmo Cinerinus in the 10s, Mosby, Toast, and Sneaky Mickey scoring solid. That puts Sneaky Mickey on the board in 9th. The 20s belong to Scamdebut and Cloud, 30s to Molesby, 40s to Salmo, 50s to me, Toast and BZL 1 point ahead for the 2nd place fight, and Hackmanic almost 100 points clear in 1st. We've got a fake letter and a hidden letter. And it's a 5-letter minimum, guys. 5-letter minimum. Hardship, very nice, man. Go. We need one more point, guys. There it is, Apish. Hackmanic keeping us alive, moving us along. It's just level 19. Level 20 even, plus 2 levels. Hack first, Amarok and Selma scoring 20s, Scamdeva and BCL scoring 10s. Sneaky Mickey is now 9 points back of its Cloud for 8th place. Molesby and Scamdeva in the 30s. Selma Cinerinus in the 60s. The battle for second is now a 3-way fight, 2 points apart. And Hackmanic is well more than 100 points clear in the lead. Nicely done. Still 15 shy. Ruh-roh. Scamdeva got in D-Ride at the last possible second. Very nice. But we do go down. So level 20 was the final there. And Sneaky Mickey comes, oh no, 5 points short of catching up to Cloud. Scamdeva and Molesby 6th and 7th. Selma Cinerinus banked 5th, but didn't score on the last round. Ghost banked 4th, didn't score on the last round. ECL 109 claims 3rd. Streamer surpasses that with 2nd by getting those 2 long words right at the end of that round. And Hackmanic, you are the champ tonight at 2:30. We will go one more. The smoothness couldn't keep up. We will go one more, and then that'll be the end of the stream, guys. And I will raid you out probably to Cheese Mechabellum. But I'm also going to give a quick shout out to Cobalt White. You are only here for Mechabellum. Cobalt White is the streamer playing Mecha that I would recommend right now. On we go. Game number 2. There we go. Perfect round. Nicely done. Toast finishing it out. And look at that. Hey, Sneaky Mickey, if you're here from the start of the game, the score is very, very well. Molesby in second. Toast and Hack tied for third. Mr. Dinsky, BCL 109, and Amarok tied for fifth. Let's go. End the game. We beat Hack. Exactly, Molesby. We did it. We passed level 1. Boom. Perfect. Let's go. Streamer and Hack first and second on that one. PCL, Molesby, Mr. Dinsky, Toast, and Sneaky Mickey all scoring well. Sneaky Mickey in the lead. 1 point ahead of Hack and Streamer. Molesby, BCL 109, Toast, and Mr. Dinsky in order, about 4 points apart from each other. One of these letters is fate. Be wide awake for me, it's too much for me. Hard when you have to do it in the wrong language. That's your excuse anyways. Fair enough. Emote. Oh my god, as a streamer I should totally get emote. Strong round there. We had 9 folks score. Skimdebit and Salmo Cinerinus at 6 apiece. You guys can see Hackmanic had a great round to take the lead. Sneaky Mickey now in second, Mr. Dinsky in third. Amarok, BCL 109, Molesby, and Toast all very close. 3 points between 4th and 7th. And Salmo Cinerinus and Scamdeva are tied for 8. Five-letter minimum word right now. Wow. Wow, what a round. I mean, we blew through a whole bunch of levels to get there. That one was really tough. Only 4 people scored. Um, looks like Salmo beats out Scamdeva for 8th, Toast from 7th, Holsby 6th, Mr. Ninsky 5th, BCL 109 4th, Sneaky Mickey getting to play from the start becomes 3rd instead of off the board, Streamer 2nd, and Hackmanic your winner for the night. That is going to yeah, we needed a little help. I'm gonna what is the other word that goes with any time? Not Batman. I am more like Robin. Fair enough. Well, that is going to bring our stream to an end tonight, guys. Thank you to our mods who were here. Zalex pretty much carried on his own tonight, I believe. I don't think we had anybody else. So we might be sneak peek. We may be promoting a new mod. We'll have more announcements to come later. Thank you, of course, to our VIP sponsors, Incarsus, who's leading the month. Toast94. Well, no, he's not, actually. Toast took over that. Toast94 leading the month. Blue Feral, Just Nash XYZ, Ocelotus Gaming, Tab4, XFireX, Anabolica. Thank you guys so much. Of course, to Blue, Ocelotus, Riot Shield, and Zach for the hardware support. Really appreciate you guys. Every night, every time I get to do this, I appreciate you guys. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I think I'm gonna try to do some adulting tomorrow, but I may be on around the same time, that like 2 in the afternoon-ish tomorrow, and be able to go about a similar amount of time. So that's my plan, anyways. We'll see if the adulting takes longer than that. But other than that, I should be on tomorrow. Adulting. I know. I'm sorry. I should have given you guys a trigger warning. My bad. But yeah, that's where we're gonna be at. Who are we following here? We are raiding out. Is Cheese still going? Cheese is still going, playing some RimWorld. So let's send you over to Cheese. Adulting? Are you making another kiddo? No, that's not the plan. I don't have somebody to make another kiddo with. Hold on a minute. But let's send you over there. Good night, guys. Thanks so much for watching.